Hey guys, we're back. Okay, today I'm gonna be doing some meal prep. Super fun, right? So, be cracking into that and just having a chat basically, right? So, and like seriously, look at this cute puppy. I mean, come on. Isn't he just adorable? Can't help myself. Like puppies. Like golden retriever puppies. I mean, like, what is happening? I just, Oh, as you can tell, I'm still a bit, like, I'm not really congested. I can still, like, breathe through it, but for whatever reason, everything is just, the COVID is hanging on, but I have autoimmune disease, so it's kind of, I'm special. Anyway, so we're getting through it, and yeah. So anyway, not much to really report either, but we're just gonna crack on with getting things done and preparing for success, because that's what we need to do, right? Prepare, what is that thing? Prepare to succeed, prepare to fail. Is that what it is? Something along those lines. Write down in the comments if you know exactly what I'm talking about, or probably the exact phrase of what it's supposed to be. All right, let me show you what I'm gonna be whipping up for the next week. All right guys, at the store they had some ground breakfast sausage, and yeah, so I am gonna be cooking that up. Not bad, $2.72 for a little over a pound. Can't go wrong. So I'm gonna be making up some like eggs with this, maybe some breakfast bites, cook it in the Instant Pot, so that'll be easy peasy, ready to go, all that stuff. And then, excuse me, I am going to cook up a pound of ground beef, and we are gonna do a taco night, so I'll make sure we get that going. And then I've got some chicken dishes we are going to cook up. Okay guys, so here's gonna be kind of my setup for the egg bites. Obviously I need more eggs. I have more in my fridge, but just for now, like, I'm gonna be scrambling up these. And I saw like Christy Davis, she actually uses sour cream in her eggs, which I thought was interesting, because I've been using mayonnaise for following Ashley Salvatore. And so that's what we've been doing, but I was like, I have all the sour cream to use up, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna ground this up. I got Himalayan salt. I'm gonna put that in there, and a little bit of onion powder, because that's what we like. And I'll usually put in a little bit of a pinch of mustard powder in there too. Not too much, but it just adds a little something extra. And sometimes I add in Worcestershire sauce, so Worcester sauce, as my British husband says. And then I got these nice silicone molds. We're putting them in there, and I'm gonna be using my little steamer doodad option in there. So that's how he's gonna run. So something I am doing, I put the sour cream in here, and what I'm doing is I'm just like whipping up a little bit just to get it more smooth and to get it clumpy, or to get the clumps out, because you know how that can happen. And then slowly I'm gonna add in an egg and just keep whipping it so that it's more smooth for when I add it to my molds. So, a little trick. Same thing with mayo too, that's what I do. It works a charm. Alright guys, the sausage meat is all cooked up, and I know I don't have to spray my silicone molds, but I just like to, because it just makes life easier, and I'm all about that. So, I'm gonna shove this over, and we're gonna start scooping everything in. Okay guys, I've got the first one in here. This is my bigger one, and you will put the little silicone lid on top. I am gonna layer this again and put my smaller one on top, and we're gonna cook for 10 minutes, and that's it, and they'll be ready to go. I also put in a half a cup of water at the bottom to get some good steam going. So yeah, it's gonna be a tasty breakfast. Alright guys, I have some sausage and egg left over, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to scramble them together, and I'm going to make them into some breakfast burritos and throw them in the freezer. I'm going to add a little bit of cheese and call it good. And that's gonna be a super simple, delicious breakfast. You can see I started pouring some in, and I was like, no, I need to film this. So, all right, easy peasy, guys. Don't overcomplicate it. It's gonna be so good. All right, guys, so the eggs are set. They're ready to go. I'm just letting them cool before I start actually putting them inside the tortilla wraps. So that's gonna be good. If you want to make them even lower carb, obviously you could just do it like this, or you could use like the Egg Life wraps. I believe they are 1 carb or 1 net carb per roll per wrap, if you will. So, yep, pretty delicious, pretty awesome. So, I mean, eggs, like, you just can't go wrong. It's like almost the perfect food. So, get on to the next day. All right, guys, so like I said before, I'm going to be doing a taco night. And if you saw my previous video about these keto-friendly wraps, definitely high fiber, I'm not going to use them for the traditional wrap or a shell. What I'm going to do is, like, I just cut them into fours, and I'm going to spray them a little bit with some cooking oil, put a little bit of paprika, maybe some cayenne pepper or chili powder, garlic and onion powder, and just toast them in the oven till they're nice and firm and crisp like a regular corn chip. And that's what I'm going to use. So I'm going to make probably some like homemade nachos with these. So that's going to turn out really good. I'm just going to lay them out on some parchment paper and put them in the oven for just a few minutes. And yeah, that's how I'm going to do it. Easy peasy. Okay, guys, so this is half of the tortillas that I chopped up. Just placed them out there and just made sure they were just a bit more spread out, just to give them some room to do their thing, right? So I'm going to spray them a little bit with a cooking spray, just to make sure that when I put my seasoning on, that it's going to stick. So I have this actually, focus, chili lime seasoning from Trader Joe's, and it's got basically all the flavors that I need in there. So that's what I'm going to work on. Why won't it focus? There we go. So yep, you can just add whatever you want. You can even add like a little spritz of lime juice on there, and I don't know, there's so much flexibility with this, but because I'm doing taco night, that's what I'm going to do. So that's how it goes. And we're just going to put it in a hot oven for a couple minutes, and they'll be done. Just a tip, guys, too, if you're using the grill or the broiler, it is a much quicker and easier way to do the chips. And you will want to eventually flip them over so that they are evenly crispy on both sides, because you want happy chips, not sad chips. Enjoy. Okay, guys, so my lighting is not that great. Come here. Come here, come here, come here. There we go. Okay, so you can see it's crispy, yummy. You can see the seasoning on it. Let's give it a roll. Do the crunch. So exciting. Not bad, actually. It still has that like earthy kind of, it's almost as if you got like a multi-grain corn chip. Okay. I think I might be onto something here. Much better than trying it out as a wrap the first time. I'm sorry if you guys don't like hear crunching and whatever else, but you get the idea, right? Like, because I think sometimes it's really hard when you just want to crunch with something or whatever else, like a texture thing. It's a comfort thing. It's something you know, you're familiar with. That does it. And it saves you from having to do something like find Quest chips or using pork rinds or whatever else. So, and you can do it with just regular tortillas. It doesn't have to be these ones. So, go get it, guys. Go get it. All right, guys, the egg bites are done. These ones fell out of the larger molds really nicely. When I tried to just like push them out, they kind of crumbled, but I just took a little spoon with the last few ones and they came out lovely. So these are super easy peasy, ready to go, hardly any time at all. And it's just ready for not only convenience, but you have healthy stuff on hand for you to stay in plan. So that's pretty stinking awesome. So, all right, that's 2 breakfasts done. Okay, friends, next point of order. I need to cook up some chicken in my Instant Pot. I do use my Instant Pot a lot for meal prep. Obviously you don't need to have one, but it does make things a lot more simple, and it is way less mess to clean up. So I am gonna be cooking up a whole pack of chicken breast. I have plans to make chicken tacos, and then I would like to, oh, I need to do the ground beef too. I have ground beef coming up. I'll make something out of that. I'll make like I'm gonna make cheeseburger casserole. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I am going to also use leftover chicken to make a low carb keto chicken noodle soup, if you will. Noodleless soup. Does that sound sad? No, it's not sad. It's healthy. It's good. I'm just joking around, guys. All right, so I'm gonna throw this in the Instant Pot for like 10-15 minutes, and then it is gonna be ready to go for however I need to use it. So awesome. So, and literally I've only been working on meal prep now for about 20 minutes, and I've already got all this stuff done. It's pretty awesome. So, all right, let's get the chicken going. All right, guys, the chicken is now done cooking. I am just going to separate them out. I'm gonna put some of these in a container for chicken noodle soup, and then the rest of it I'm gonna use tonight for the chicken tacos. All right, guys, last of all, I'm just gonna be taking some other chicken breasts out and just shaking them up with some seasoning packets that I got from the store. Just something that I can just have ready to throw on the grill, and just something that I don't have to fuss about later on. It's great. So as you can see, you know, food prep doesn't have to be super involved or crazy or anything like that. Obviously, you know, if you want to serve veggies on the side, you can always get like a Caesar salad packet. You can do steamed broccoli. You can get bags of that from the store. You can even do simple things like cucumbers and ranch, or, you know, it doesn't have to be over the top, some kind of casserole, some kind of bake, some, just anything that is labor intensive. Our lives are super busy. They're busy, they're involved, and we just want to make sure that our time is spent where it needs to be the most. And we want to make sure that we are intentional about that. So keep it simple, keep it healthy, and keep it real. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Let me know what your favorite meal prep tips are down in the comments below. So, all right, we'll see you next time, guys. Bye.